days differ. The days differ. I mean, every morning you've got your PT. You know, you could go for a run every morning. But I mean, through the day you could have all different things. I mean, you could be out in the rain shitting, or you could be working down the stores. You could be sent away in a course. You could be on a signals course. You could be on a driving course. You could be on a mortars course, an anti-tanks course, a recce course. Anything you could post anywhere, do different things. I mean, one day's never the same.
My job can vary between day to day. Some days in the day I might go in and be servicing vehicles. The other days I'll be going in and I'll be on a radio communicating with people, you know, hundreds of metres away. So it does vary.
To describe my job in as a civvy job would be to be like an AA man or an RAC man, but for the army. As in, I recover every type of vehicle in the army, ranging from two-wheeled vehicles, as in a motorbike, to a 62-ton Challenger tank. It's up to me to go in and to get that vehicle out of that situation as quickly and as safely as possible.
I like getting up and knowing everything is organised and you don't have to worry about it.
I was relatively young in my career and I got the chance to deploy to Kosovo for a peacekeeping mission, and it was thoroughly enjoyable, and I was really proud of the fact that I was part of that, with the humanitarian aid stuff as well, and basically changing people's lives in a country less fortunate than our own.
The best thing for me that I can remember was my deployment to Afghanistan. Yeah, it was quite a good tour. Like, we've done a lot of build-up training to it. We got ourselves prepped, and then we finally went, and it was really good tour.
I'm looking forward to it, to be honest, which I know is a bizarre concept, you know, looking forward to going into a war zone. But I really want to see how my training kicks in and how I can cope in these situations. I think it affects everybody differently, but I hope for me, you know, the adrenaline come in, the training then will kick in, and I'll do as I have been trained, you know, even up to 4 years ago, you know.
Being out in Afghanistan, you know, it's difficult sometimes because you're so far away from home. You do get all the usual stuff, you know, you can phone home and everything, you can write your letters, you get packages and all sent out. But it was just sometimes having to phone my parents and all, and, you know, not knowing when I would phone them again. It could be a couple of weeks, and I'm sure my mum and dad sat at home and they were worried out of their minds. But that was probably the hardest part, with the heat as well, and with the amount of kit that you had to carry, and just the fear. I mean, I was terrified whenever I went out there for the first couple of months, but I started to get used to things, started to get into the swing of things. But I'd say now, probably everyone in operations now would be a bit more clued up on what was going on, and things will probably start getting easier.
You come to the army and everyone is in the same boat, so everyone, you just need to get on with it, and you just make really good friends really quick. It's hard to explain, like, but it just happens, like, it's mad, like.
There's a lot of work, but there's a lot of fun as well. If you put in the work, you'll get the fun from the army. That's the way I look at it. Army will always try and make your job enjoyable.
People think as you join the army that's you in the camp, and it's not, and you never get out through the door again. It's not like that. Okay, and if you're married, you've got the army provide you with married accommodation.
I've been married now for 2 years. It's strange because sometimes you have to go on exercises or on operational tours and leave your family for a period of time. You get all the support that you need, especially when you go on tour. You know, you're in contact with your family back home all the time, and the army help you to keep in contact with them as well.
Most people don't understand the army is just like a 9 to 5 job, Monday to Friday. Is, well, about 7:30 you would start in the morning and you would probably knock off at about 4 in the afternoon. But you know, it's just like a normal working day. Once you knock off at about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, then that's you until next morning. You know, that time's to yourself, and as I say, it's Monday to Friday. You've got your weekends off.
Yes, the army's on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. However, that doesn't mean to say I am all the time.